to tell you that I loved you so much on The Celebrity Apprentice, a show that
you.
I don't often watch, but I watched that one because Marley is a good friend.
Yes,
I love Marley
love her
Mallett.
too,
I loved when you went off on
yes.
Dionne Warwick and you were...
Did you see me when I did Marley? I did the little hand thing.
Yeah, you were like, Marley's mad. She was like,
Yeah, girl, I'm about to jump on you. Woo, woo, woo.
Exactly.
I was just like...
And I loved when you were screaming at LaToya Jackson.
Yes,
You were calling her Casper.
Yes, Casper.
NeNe, you are funny.
I gotta tell you.
What?
That I love LaToya. I haven't seen Dionne since, you know, she didn't come to our reunion show or anything. I just thought she was mean and old. But
well,
I mean,
it was not a very flattering portrayal of Dionne Warwick.
No, I thought she was very mean.
Yes.
And so, you know, Dionne, bless your heart, I still like you. But LaToya, I learned later that LaToya was cool. And, you know, we're doing a reality show where it is very tough. You have to be like that.
Right.
Mr. Trump comes in and tell you what it is, and you got to jump on it and work really hard in 24 hours, and it's just tough. It was.
Are you the only person who ever quit that show?
I think so.
Yeah, and I was sort of very impressed with you when you did that.
I loved quitting.
Did you?
I loved it. Like, I have no regrets.
Yeah, and when he said, I am not impressed with you, you're a quitter, what did you think?
I thought, thank you.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going right on home and do the same thing I've been doing. Boo-bye.
Yeah.
And that's what I said to him. But he loved me and respected me for it. I will have to say that. He did respect me for leaving. Because I couldn't take it anymore. Star, I would have squeezed. I just couldn't do it no more.
You just could not get along with her.
I just, ooh, she's mean.
You know, I will tell you this, in real life,
she's not nice.
She's better than she was on that show.
You think so?
Yeah, because I used to write her emails and go, you are not doing yourself any favors by acting that way on that show. I think she's so competitive that she can't help.
But she is. What's really funny, and a lot of people don't know, is when I first got to Celebrity Apprentice, I remember my first day in seeing Star, and she was standing back looking at me like, I don't like reality stars. So I was like, that lady is crazy. Okay? So I'm gonna go over here and be nice and introduce me. Hi, Star, I'm NeNe. And one day I was cramping in the van and she started to tell me, you know, you could probably see this doctor and that doctor. From that point, what you guys don't know is Star and I went to dinners together. Every night after the show, we would go to dinners.
Right.
We double dated with her boyfriend, Herb, and my husband, Greg. And I kept her dog, Pinky. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, she loves that dog. Yeah.
She loves Pinky, so I helped Pinky with my dog, and we did all of that. And I watched her. This is what I thought about her. She was very sneaky, and I thought she was getting around me to just see how I really was so that she could, like, get me. And when I realized how manipulative she was, it set me so off. Lord have mercy, I'm so sorry the cameras were there. But she really set me off. Yeah. She's not nice.
And so have you made amends since or no?
No, I really have no interest, but I do not hold a grudge. Yeah. If I saw Star, I could say hello because hello costs me nothing.
Right.
It really does.
It does cost you anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could be like, hello. And just go on. Because, you know, I'm not a person to hold grudges. I'm really not. We can have a big old war, but right after that, I'd be like, hi, Rosie. And that's probably gonna kill you more than anything. You're gonna be like, this shit just makes me shorter. Hi, Rosie, hello. Yeah. And go on about my life. Right. But no, I'm not a Star fan. I will say that, but she was at Diddy's party.
She was?
She was in there. Her and Gail. So me and Gail had great laughs.
Gail King was there too?
Gail King was there.
Crap, I have her cell phone number. I could have called her.
She was in there. We had the best conversation. Star was there. She was over on that side. I saw her. If she had come close, I would have said, Happy New Year.
I bet you were a pissa in high school, honey. Yeah. I bet you really knew how to work high school.
Hello. You know, my aunt taught me that. She really did. You know, it's nothing, you know, when you hold a grudge, that takes a lot of energy.
Exactly. Kills
so you walking around all mad, you can have an ulcer. Yeah. No, that's okay.
You can have a what?
An ulcer.
An ulcer,
yeah.
Okay.
So I'd rather just say hello, because I don't want an ulcer.
No.
Hi.
Hi. I don't want an ulcer.
And I don't want to hold all this stuff in. There's nothing wrong with me saying hello.
Right.